Hello everyone, this is my trumpet cleaning video for my student leadership application. This is a Yamaha trumpet. It's in pretty good shape, but we're gonna make it better. So here I'm just testing out the valves, gonna be testing out the tuning slides and stuff. Overall this is pretty decent shape. The only thing is the second valve slide was a little bit stuck. So you can see I don't really get that thing out until later, which I do end up cleaning it. But yeah. So here I just disassembled everything, kept the valves separate, and I'll get into that a little bit later. So here I have warm water, like as hot as it can be. And you can see in a little bit it's gonna get darker, like not darker, but less clear. This is 1 cup of distilled white vinegar. You want to do 1 cup. You want to make it to almost a boil. You will see it in a second here. Yeah, so a cup of almost boiled white vinegar. And here's the picture of that. You want to get it to about that point. So here I'm taking the first valve slide, or the main tuning slide and all that stuff, and putting it into the mix of the vinegar with the trumpet. And the little valve things on the bottom of the valves, don't really know what to call them, but you want to get those too. Because God knows how many cheeseburgers are in this horn. Alright, so the water's been drained. This is 2 hours later. You only need about 2 hours. I let it sit overnight, but you only need to do 2 hours. I tested this out later, and this is kind of me being a dummy. Make sure you drain out the water before you pick up the horn and get it wet all over your laundry room. So here's the video I was talking about with the second valve slide. Clean that and all that. Put on. So here I'm cleaning the main tuning slide and then to the other tuning slides and all that stuff. So I took a washcloth, made it warm. The water's warm down there. And I just scrubbed, get all the extra cheeseburgers off. And here I'm just drying everything and putting them onto a paper towel with everything there. So here's the valve casings. Here we're just scrubbing at the outside tubing on the trumpet for the tuning slides. Just giving it a nice wash, getting any extra stuff on there. Here are the valves. Notice I'm holding up on that felt so I don't get it, and I'm just scrubbing it with a washcloth and then putting the washcloth in between the little holes on the valves. Now this was one of the dirtiest areas that I noticed, so you want to make sure you get this area clean. And then I dried it off with a paper towel. So I do this with all 3 valves. These valves had a number on the valve for which valve it was. If your trumpet doesn't have that, do not lose order. That would not be a fun time. So yeah, just holding up that felt because you don't want to get that wet. If it's a little bit wet, oh well. Just try your best to keep it dry. So here's my valve oil and my tuning slide right there. Tuning slide grease. I used the wrong stuff originally, and then I fixed it. If you're gonna change or you use the wrong stuff, make sure you stay with the correct and the same stuff. What I did off camera was I wiped off the tuning slides and then put on the correct stuff you saw in the picture there. I used trombone slide grease, which you don't want to use. it's not a big deal as long as you wash it off carefully. And make sure you're oiling the valves very generously here, because all the oils that have previously been built up and stuff, they're all gone now. So I used a lot. Here's me putting the tuning slides in. There we go. Yeah, that was actually better. The tuning slides went in better. It was just, I used the wrong stuff, but that is fixed. And here's me playing it. See, it works. That's it. So, thanks you guys for watching. And that's it. Clean your horns. You want to do it before most shows, before any parades, because it gives the band a good image. That's it. If you have any questions, let me know. See ya.